Tony Schultz, Tony's Trail Rides once again, Iron Hill Powersports out of Waukon, Iowa, and KQ98. If you're looking for a new ride, head to Waukon, go to Iron Hill Powersports, and you can pick up a brand new ride, or you can even pick up something used. The used market is really big right now, and there's some great stuff you can get at great prices. For instance, today we're looking at a 2019 Polaris Ranger 1000. This has got the Northstar Edition package on it. This thing is really cool. Let's take a look under the front here. The first thing you'll see is you got the winch there. Now that's got a wireless remote control winch. I can stand outside of the rig and use that winch. In front, it's got 13 inches of clearance. It's got the 27-inch 8-ply tires. And on the back there, you're going to see, well, before you get to the back, let's look at the door here. I'm going to go around here and open our doors. You can see inside that full cab enclosure, plenty of space to put storage items in there, glove box, places to put your water, your pop, whatever. It's really comfortable in there. Rear view side mirrors, rear view mirror inside the cab, and again, those 27-inch ply tires right down there. Hydraulic assist dumping bed. It's got 2,500 pounds of towing capacity. Hydraulic disc brakes all the way around, and it's got 13 feet of towing radius, and we're going to show you that. If you take a look in the back here, this Ranger versus the other rides I've had is made for work. More work than play. So I've got my burlap in here to go put up on my deer stands. I've got a new trail camera I need to put up. I've got my cooler back there for drinks, and I've got the chainsaw back there in case I've got to cut down some branches and some trees, which I know I have to do up on our trails. So this is a work rig. If you're looking for a used rig, Iron Hill Powersports in Waukon, Iowa can help you out with this 2019 Polaris Ranger Northstar Edition.
The Polaris Ranger 1000 Northstar Edition is a really nice ride. The fully enclosed cab is great if you want to go on a pleasure ride like a lot of people do nowadays, driving down county roads, back roads, and some trails to connect with other towns, to visit them and shop at their local businesses. It handles very comfortably on the road. You're not going very fast. 20 to 30 miles per hour is usually the normal. Whether you're with a group or by yourself, you can make for a great day ride in one of your local counties. Make sure you're properly licensed and check with the rules in your county, what roads that you can drive on and which ones you can't, and which towns you can drive through as well. We all know in the tri-states the weather can change at any time or can start up one way and end the day another. With that enclosed cab, you can start the day maybe if it's a little cooler like right now with the heat on and the windows up, and later in the day with the windows down, or maybe you're going to need that air conditioning depending on how hot and humid it is. If it changes over from sunshine into rain, you're protected. Also, if you want to put a plow on the front of the Ranger, do any winter plowing, you have total comfort inside the cab and can keep the elements off of you. Also, you've got a windshield wiper to keep the windshield clear. One thing I really wanted to show you was the turning radius of the Ranger. It has a 13-foot turning radius. You can turn around very easily on the trails or on a roadway if you need to. It has different modes. So it has a turf mode where it's just one wheel turning that makes the turning radius even tighter versus two wheels, and of course much better than having it in four-wheel drive. So today we're not out on any major trails in the area, we're just on our private land going for a ride. These trails are maintained by the local snowmobile club. Want to give a big shout out to the Houston Money Creek Snow Riders for the great job they do maintaining the trails. My family's been landowners with snowmobile trails on their property since 1984, and it's been a great partnership with them. The Polaris Ranger has a lot of power and is able to get up hills without any problem. I kept it in two-wheel drive, but you can also put it in four-wheel drive if you feel those wheels slipping a little bit. Either way, it has no problem climbing up this hill. The other great thing about a Polaris Ranger is their downhill assist. If you put the vehicle in low and just let the engine coast you down the hill, you can do that without having to brake at all or brake minimally. It's also fun to hit a little water with that cab on there and be able to clean off your windshield with the wipers.
Use the windshield wiper. cab is pretty nice. Keeps you warm, keeps you cool, keeps the mud off you if you hit a puddle. Also nice, it's got roll down windows. So if you want to feel the fresh breeze on your face, which I like a little more than having air conditioning, you can even do that. Put the windows down and have a nice cruise and feel the fresh air. Well, as I said before, this Polaris Ranger is more for getting out and doing some work. If you look behind me here, we've got a tree down on the trail that I'm going to have to take care of. The Polaris Ranger has plenty of room in the back to haul whatever you need. I've got the chainsaw back here. If I had to haul out any more equipment for deer hunting or any other bigger equipment to maybe get this tree off of the trail, I've got plenty of power and plenty of room to do that. I've also got the winch on there in case I had to drag anything off the trail, or I could hook a chain up to the back of this. So this Polaris Ranger is made to do a little more work. You can still have fun in it, you can still go for a nice cruise, but work is its primary function.
One of the great things about having private land to drive on, whether it's yours or a friend, is that it's just you out there usually. But of course, you're responsible for taking care of those trails, clearing them off, and making sure that they're safe. Now, as I said before, I came out here to do some work. I've got my burlap, I've got my trail cam, and I've got the chainsaw back here. Right now, I need to take the burlap out and go put it up on my tripod. It's a nice walk into the woods, made shorter by the fact that I've got the Ranger to get me out there and make it a lot easier to bring plenty of equipment with me so I'm not having to make multiple trips back and forth.
Well, here I am back at my deer stand. I've got a tripod out here in the woods. Brought my burlap with. I'm going to put that up there and get it hung up so I am somewhat hidden from the deer that frequent these woods. You can haul with it, you can pull with it, you can definitely play with it, you can definitely go for pleasure rides and everything, but it definitely is mainly for getting some work done, getting out to the deer stand, getting stuff down around the farm, the ranch, the house, whatever you got. So if you're looking for something that's a little more work than play, the Polaris Ranger is the ride for you, whether it's the 2019 Northstar Edition you have, or if it's a brand new 2022 Polaris Ranger. I'm Tony Schultz, Iron Hill Powersports out of Waukon, Iowa with Tony's Trail Rides and KQ98. Thank you so much for joining me this year on all the rides we went on. Talk to John and the crew down at Iron Hill Powersports in Waukon, Iowa for your next ride.